Football is almost back. What's good, time, man? What it do, YouTube, man? Show boy, Jankyrondo, come back at y'all with another reaction video, bro. Now this one's kind of doing different. You know what I'm saying? We got the Washington Commanders are the most improved team in the NFL. NFL analysis. Now look, shout out to my boy Juan for this video. You know what I'm saying? I seen he had react to this. I was like, you know what, bro? Why not let me react to this, bro? Let me see what this dude said. Let me see what you guys say about this team, and let's see how he think that we the most improved team in the NFL. Or maybe this nigga just saying that just for clickbait. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. He probably did saying this shit for clickbait. And guess who clicked it? Nigga, you and me. So we both got clickbaited. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But look, not about right back head up, bro. Let's make sure you like, subscribe, bro. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram right now. I'm gonna follow y'all back. Make sure leave a like on the videos. Leave a like right now, bro. You're black. I know you don't. You barely want to leave anything on anything. You know what I'm saying? You barely want to leave chicken on the chicken bone. Leave a like on the goddamn video, bro. It's not even that hard, bro. And goddamn comment. All right? I'm not gonna wrap your head up, bro. Let's get smack into this video. Let's see what this man got to talk about, bro. Let's go.
The Washington Commanders have sort of been stuck in mediocrity the past couple years, where they're never bad enough to go out there and get a top-tier quarterback.
And comment how y'all look at this. No, I'm not even finna cap. We're literally 5 seconds into the video, bro. I forgot this nigga name. We got White Chase Young, Khalid Hudson like 4'11" out there, nigga like a mad midget. Philadelphia. What? I'm gonna just call that nigga Philadelphia. Henry was alright. Cody Hitler Barton.
But they're never able to really compete in these.
Just don't show me David Mayo. We good, bro.
Well,
don't show me David Mayo, bro.
To go out there and get Jayden Daniels in the first round of this year's draft, and I think they're heading in the right direction. So today, let's talk about the Washington Commanders and why I think this team could be a decent team next year and moving forward. So I want to get one thing out of the way and very.
Hold on, maybe I got a little bit of crust in my goddamn eye. What the hell is on this nigga head? Is that a star? And this nigga giving us credit? Yeah, he must be one of them niggas that got I don't know. He must have saw that Jerry Jones picture when he was you know what, I'm not about to get into it, bro. Shout out to bro. I mean thank you, I guess.
Yeah, give it 2-3 years and maybe this team could be serious contenders in the NFC. Let's hold
I'm confused. Are you not our ops?
In the video, let's talk about why I like this Commanders team. The biggest reason why I like this Commanders team is I think they've done a very
B-Rob Thanos
overhauling this roster this past free agency and heading into the 2024 season. You kind of look up and down this roster. There's a ton of new players in a ton of different positions.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Some new receivers, some new offensive linemen, a new tight end, some new defensive linemen. Like
notable. Hold on, y'all don't see it because I'm in the way real quick. Let me move myself real quick. Notable free agent pickups is right here, literally right here. We got Dorrance Armstrong, Frankie Louvu. I feel like Dorrance Armstrong, if you seen his film, brother's a ball magnet. Always to the ball. Frankie Louvu, self-explanatory. Dog. Tyler Bayades. He sound like a dancer, but look, hopefully he fit in. Nick Allegretti, another dude that came from Kansas City. Hopefully he not nothing like Wiley. Bobby Wagner, Hall of Famer. Austin Eckler, good piece, and Jeremy Chin, great piece. Let's see. I don't know who gonna ball the most though.
Johnny Newton. Some new linebackers like Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu.
Bag him, Terry!
And Jeremy
can't hold you, man.
A lot of overhauling has happened on this roster. And let's be honest, it's exactly what this team needed to do off of what was a horrific 2023 season. Again, they were very bad. They were easily the second worst team in the NFL last year. And they had some games against a couple other teams that were just super embarrassing to watch because they were.
But I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. Okay, the Bears game, mad embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Bears game, mad embarrassing. 49ers game, at this point, bro, we're tanking, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it a bug. At this point, Ron Rivera know he about to get fired. He don't want to win no games. At this point, he just trying to set us up for the future. I'm gonna keep it a bug. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why Ron Rivera gets some type of credibility in us winning the Super Bowl next year. Is that he literally tanked for Jayden Daniels, bro. If Ron Rivera would have stayed, bro, he would have literally drafted Jayden Daniels, bro. And I truly believe so. After what Sam Howell did. Who the hell is 28? 28 got put in his ass. Cowboys, tank game. Bills, that was crazy. I'm gonna keep it, but that was like week 3. I'm not about to. I can't talk about it.
By over 20 plus points. But then they fired Ron Rivera, which I thought was a the right move to make.
Hitler!
Ron as a person, I think we all do, but he was kind of a mediocre hire, let's be honest. He's not really getting this team anywhere they need to go. And while I don't love the Dan Quinn hire, if you go back and watch my head coach hiring video, I didn't really love the hire of Dan Quinn, but that's mainly because he became so stagnant in Dallas as the defensive coordinator that they became so predictable as a defense.
Nah, brother, you just don't like him because he left, and we damn near took your whole team, literally, bro. We know you jealous motherfucker. Stop trying. You so jealous. You so jealous and envy. Like we know because we took your defensive coordinator, then took a half your goddamn team apart, then took your coach and said, "Fuck it, bring y'all can bring y'all ass along too." What is Jerry World? You know what I'm saying? Bro, your head, bro. You're clearly head, my nigga.
But I think at the bare minimum, at least as him as the head coach, he's going to be able to let other guys run their schemes while also running his personnel and his schemes as well. So I don't think they'll be as predictable as the Dallas Cowboys once were, but we'll have to wait to see when 2 to 3 years down the line. Again, I don't think it's a great hire. I think if they went out there and took a Mike Vrabel or hell, even maybe a potential Bill Belichick, it would have been a better
hell no.
I don't actually like the idea of Bill Belichick, but I think it would have been better than Dan Quinn. The one thing I will say about Dan Quinn that I do like for this team is that he's somebody who can, at the bare minimum, motivate a roster to perform. That was a big issue with what I saw from Ron Rivera last year is once his team got down maybe 10 points, they weren't coming back. Unless it was against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why. They just always woke up against the Eagles.
Nah, that was just only Sam Howell.
You're not going to see this team just get blown out for no reason, just give up and pout. Unlike the Dallas Cowboys against the Green Bay Packers, however. But I think what Dan Quinn has done with this roster has been very, very interesting. They started off by going out there and targeting some of the guys that he had in Dallas, like Tyler Biadasz, Dante Fowler, Dorrance Armstrong. And they brought in some high ups.
All we gotta do is attack goddamn
big fan of. They then
Brandon Ayuk, we good.
Some veterans like a Bobby Wagner and a Austin Eckler and a Zach Ertz and a Jeremy Chin at this point. So I think you have this roster that's sort of able to compete now, but not necessarily a roster that I think is going to blow away any people. But I think at the bare minimum, you have NFL players at every single position, unlike last year. I also think they let a lot of guys go to different teams who really weren't performing up to expectations. Like
notable losses, we got Cameron Curl, cool. Cameron Curl, obviously huge loss, but replace him respectfully. Cameron Curl was a huge loss. The only upside about Cameron Curl was that this bro was a tackling machine. Bro, I mean, he had a little bit of coverage situations where he got, you know what I'm saying, we know. But it really Curl, it really came down to, bro, Curl never turned the ball over, bro. Like he never got turnovers, bro. Like, I mean, what's the point of playing safety if you don't get turnovers? Like, you can't take the ball away, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you really pay him like $30 million a year? Because he was looking for a big contract. So are you really looking to pay him like 3 years, 4 years for $30 million and he don't even get the ball? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Antonio Gibson, that brother was a fumbling machine. I mean, I still love AG, bro. I still got love for AG. Pause. I still got love for AG, bro. Was a demon. You know what I'm saying? One of the most talented players, bro. I feel like he's gonna ball out with the goddamn Patriots, bro. Respectfully, if he can hold on to the ball. But other than that, bro can play every position on the goddamn field, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just can't hold on to the ball. Kendall Fuller, love what he did for us, bro. But the dude was slow as dirt. I'm gonna keep it buck. Like, man, time. My granddad and Kendall Fuller might run the same 40 time right now as we speak. Dead serious. Jacoby Brissett balled out. He was a good backup, but ain't really too much to say.
So you're hoping to replace those guys with a lot of talented players from this past draft and through free agency, and I think they've done a decent job of doing so. Let's kind of go through each position, starting off with this draft class because that's kind of what we're all here for.
That's
I thought they had a very solid draft. Sure, there was some questionable picks, mainly the Luke McCaffrey pick in the 3rd round, but I can kind of see where they're going with that pick. Their first pick was Jayden Daniels, and while I had Jayden Daniels as my 3rd ranked Drake May, and I actually like Drake May a lot more than Jayden Daniels, I still like the pick overall. Jayden Daniels is a very unique prospect, of course, because of his athletic ability. He's somebody who can throw a 50-yard bomb down the field in perfect
Look at these stats, bro.
Accuracy, and it looks like I think.
Look at these stats. 40 touchdowns with 4 interceptions, bro.
The ball and run for 50 yards and to get touchdowns through his legs. People are going to compare him to RG3 and Lamar Jackson. Honestly, those are kind of unfair comparisons because he's a very unique player and doesn't really play like those guys that much.
At all, bro. I've been telling everybody that.
In the NFL level and being able to throw accurate balls in the middle especially on underneath and intermediate routes. But I think with NFL coaching, I think all the talent and mechanics are there. I just think it needs to happen in the NFL.
Facts.
Then I think they really killed it in the second round, getting guys like Johnny Newton, Mike Sarensteele, and Ben Sinnott. I'll start off with Ben Sinnott, who was not my second-ranked tight end. I actually would have preferred this team to take Jatavion Sanders. But what I will say about Sinnott is that he's a much better run blocker, and I do think he has some upside.
And that's what we need. Well. That's what we need.
Mike Sarensteele was a big-time addition to
Mike Sarensteele was a steal. That was a steal. Mike Sarensteele was a steal, bro. He's a ding. He's a dog.
Forbes will be able to take that next step next year because of how poor he was in his rookie year. I will say, I think as time went on, he got somewhat better. But
no,
I do
he
think
didn't.
that last year
Stop lying. See,
this
is clear audience of a nigga who never watched our games. Besides us playing his team, Forbes never got better throughout the season, bro. He literally got worse. Literally, I don't know what this nigga's talking about, bro. You're yapping.
Also, at the same time, think that under the Dan Quinn system, he could be very successful. Dan Quinn has been able to turn around.
Oh, is he talking about Henry
Diggs, who had a very rough rookie
no, he was talking about Forbes,
as well as some guys like Deron Bland as well. Emmanuel Forbes, while being a lot skinnier and a lot thinner, if he's able to put on a little bit of weight, does have some similar skill sets to both those guys.
So all you gotta do, bro, just eat, nigga. Eat about 5 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, bro. You're gonna be like 350.
A little bit more aggressive in trying to get some picks and interceptions and some big time plays. Keep an eye out on Emmanuel Forbes because I think heading into next year, we're talking about
Sarensteele was a demon, bro, and he was a dog receiver.
5 to 6 interceptions in his sophomore season. You're looking at somebody in Benjamin St. Juste, who's also a developmental corner from the past couple years. Coming from the 2021 NFL draft class in the 3rd round from Minnesota, we're talking about somebody who has gotten better every single year, but still has a lot of work to do as a corner. I don't really have an issue.
Not a bad corner, but just got to chill with the PIs, bro. I'm going to keep it a bean.
Forbes and what is probably going to be Mike Sarensteele. Going back to Mike Sarensteele, we're talking about somebody who's probably going to be playing in your slot, but also has some outside cornerback abilities as well. Again, not really a big size corner here, but he will go up there and make some tackles.
Hey, look, I know y'all probably looking confused, like, damn, like, did bro even touch the field his first 2 seasons? He played receiver, bro, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. He like 5'10", 5'11", maybe 5'9". Bro was dogging on the field at receiver, bro, in Michigan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And then he made that transition to defense and was a stud, my nigga. It was literally crazy. I ain't
Taking him
for
in
the
the
cap.
middle of the 2nd round was very good value and a very good addition on this defense.
Literally, even Nick Saban called him the best defensive player,
like a Cooper DeJean or a Kool-Aid McKinstry or Ennis Rakestraw. But I still think Mike Sarensteele is a very fun player to add to the secondary. Then they added Jerzon Newton to add more strength in his defensive line.
He was a dog too.
Yes, you have Deron Payne, and yes, you have Jonathan Allen, but those guys can't be everything on your defensive line. In fact, you're looking at Jerzon Newton as somebody who be your pass rush player.
Oh my God!
Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen can both get to the quarterback, but now you have a 3-tandem interior that he never had in Dallas. And hell, if you really want to put a giant front up in the middle, you could play all 3 of those guys at the same time and just have Dorrance Armstrong play.
Yo, Jayden is a David,
Imagine a defensive line or a blitz package of Frankie Louvu, Dorrance Armstrong, Jerzon Newton, Deron Payne, and Jonathan Allen. That is a scary defense.
That's the bro. Our D line is insanely stacked right now, bro. It's actually crazy.
Capabilities.
If everybody stay healthy, bro, oh my lord.
Jerzon Newton as a developmental piece is kind of an underside of what he can actually be because I think he's going to be an immediate impact player heading into the 2024 season. Then you look at the rest of the draft. They took Brandon Coleman, who's more than likely going to be playing your left tackle position. I don't love the fact he's going to be starting in his rookie year. I think there were some better players on the board. However, I'm willing to hear it out and definitely see how. I
don't know about alignment. We're going to see about that.
Undersized, but will likely be playing in that slot receiver position. He definitely does provide something that a Terry McLaurin and a Jahan Dotson don't provide, so I also do like this pick. Now, was he worth a 3rd round pick? Probably not. I would have taken him in the 4th or 5th round if he was available, but given the fact they didn't have a 4th, it does kind of make some sense. Then they took Jordan McGee and Dominique Hampton, both guys who I think will be primarily playing on special teams, but have some general upside. And they took Javonte Jean-Baptiste, who I'm shocked made it to the 7th round. Yes, he's a little bit undersized, but I think he has a lot of pass rush upside in the NFL. Just give him a couple years. So all in all, if you look at this Washington Commanders team, there's a lot to like about it. I think they fixed a lot of their big-time issues. And when you look at the veterans, I think you're just hoping that they can give you enough on the offense, such as an Austin Eckler. Hopefully he can be your change of pace back to Brian Robinson. I think ideally Austin Eckler ends up with close to 50 catches for hopefully close to 500 yards. And then, of course, Brian Robinson was going to be primarily handling a lot of the rushing attack, but Austin Eckler can also get that too. When you look at Zach, you're probably hoping that he can be your mentor to Ben Sinnott, and hopefully Ben Sinnott by the end of the year will be your starting tight end. I think the hope for Zach Ertz is that he can give you enough as a tight end.
I'm going to keep it above, bro. Right now, the tight end... No, hold on. Wait. starting tight end is crazy, my brother. We got Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? Zach Ertz is clearly starting. But I mean, if he come up clutch and improve into the roster type shit, I wouldn't mind. Because obviously Zach Ertz is not gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, but hopefully.
So that you can run some two tight end packages on the offensive side of things. I mean, I think from Zach.
But John Bates and what's the name?
In his career, but if
I forgot other bro name. They're not playing.
I think take it. Again, going back to the offensive line, don't love Brandon Coleman being a starter, nor do I like their left guard. But I do think the right side of the offensive line has a lot of potential. Tyler Biadasz up the middle, Sam Cosmi at right guard, and Andrew Wiley at right tackle. I think will get the job done for this team. It's definitely far from a finished product, but I think if they can get a couple more pieces heading into the 2025 season, we're looking at a much improved defense and offense. So what is the upside of this Washington Commanders team?
They goddamn had fun. I'm not gonna lie to you,
next
bro.
year? Will they be competitive? Will they make the wild card? I don't know quite yet. It depends on how good Jayden Daniels can be in his rookie year. If Daniels can be an offensive rookie of the year like player, we're talking about a team that has a lot of potential to be a very solid roster. So if he is that guy, maybe they could win the NFC East, even though I think Philadelphia kind of has the upper hand.
No, they don't. We got it. We got the upside, brother. We got the upside. Shut up.
Facing the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles twice for each team respectively. And even though I think the Commanders are currently better than the Giants and have a good chance to compete with Dallas, we'll have to wait and see because those NFC East matchups are super difficult. But if you're asking me, I don't think they'll make the playoffs next year, but I think they should be pretty close. And I think
nah, shut it. And that's what we start. And that's what we start talking to you, my brother. Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this video, bro, in the comment section right now. In my opinion, bro, like I said, bro, I told y'all after last year, bro, I would never throw a record on our team again. I gotta literally see what we look like in preseason, then literally gotta see what we play like in the regular season. Then after the regular season, bro, like, after like 2 games of regular season, then I'll guess how many wins we get, respectfully. But hey man, y'all make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and turn the notification button on, bro. Everybody follow me on Instagram. Everybody join my Discord if you want to send me more videos to react to. I love you guys, bro. And no, I'm not high. I'm just tired as fuck, literally. See you guys later, bro.